Hi, my name is Olivia Roosted, and today I'm going to be talking about AI adoption and what natural language processing is and how Walmart specifically uses natural language processing in their company. So, first, we're going to talk about what natural language processing is, and because that's such a big handful to say from now on, we're going to refer to it as NLP, which is what a lot of people refer to it as. So, NLP is a branch of computer science, it's artificial intelligence and linguistics that is concerned with the interaction between computers and humans and their natural language. So, it's taking computer language and mixing it with human language, making it easier to understand. Natural language is any and all forms of language that humans learn and use to communicate their knowledge, emotions, and responses to both people and their surroundings. NLPs extract both the grammatical structure and the meaning from human input in order to perform useful tasks for the human. Um, NLPs can come from spoken output, but they can also come from textual output. So whether you're typing something or if you are actually verbalizing a sentence. So there are two major forms through which AI uses NLP, and the two are TTS and ASR. So we'll start with TTS, which is text to speech. And like I was just talking about, this is when AI takes text and turns it into spoken words. So this is something like an audiobook, GPS directions, or voice assistants like Siri. So they're taking text that they have as an AI, like that computer has in their computer language, and turning it into something audible for us humans to hear. So TTS is text to speech. And then the opposite is speech to text, which is ASR, automatic speech recognition. And this can come through an AI listening to what you're saying, which is when they take sound waves and change them into code for them to understand, or when AI reads whatever you have written it or turns the reading into code. So it's just when we speak and AI turns it into something. So it's two different sides of the spectrum. So, how does NLP work? How does natural language processing work? There's a lot of different parts to it. The very first big part is morphology. So, this is how AI is able to understand the actual words that we use. So, it's kind of like one big dictionary that AI has to understand different types of words and what they mean and be able to understand them in context. So, we have words like run. You could say, I'm running, I ran, I will run. There's different forms of one word. There's a conjugation of different words, different tenses, different ownership, like that toy is hers or it belongs to her. There's many different ways in the English language to make sentences, and so morphology just helps AI understand what we're saying and what we mean. And then syntax really digs into the actual meaning of our sentence. It goes into the grammar, the parsing, the semantics, and the pragmatics, which I have the definition of each of them right here, but I'm about to give you an example, which helped me a lot more than the definition. So we have this example sentence of the cat is chasing the mouse. So AI is going to look at this sentence. If you said it to it, it's going to analyze the morphology of the sentence, the actual different words that are in the sentence, like just straight up, what does the sentence say? So we have the word is, which is the present tense of to be. So it's another form, a conjugation of saying to be. You have chasing, which is chasing, the verb, and the present participle suffix. That word is so hard to say. But that word chase, it's just making it ongoing by adding the ing. And then the word the is just an article, and then the cat and mouse are the root nouns. So those are like the subjects of the sentence. The grammar helps AI understand what the sentence is trying to say, where all the words are, what the subject, the verb phrase, the object, and what the tense of the sentence is. So this sentence is in present tense, and the subject is the cat, the verb phrase is it is chasing, and the object that is chasing is the mouse. And then parsing is probably the most unique to AI specifically, is they take a sentence and break it down into what's called like a word tree, or a syntax tree, and it just breaks it down to the noun phrase, verb phrase, the determiner, and the auxiliary verb, which is kind of just a fancy way of taking that grammar that the AI just learned and putting it into place. Where does that grammar each go in regards to the sentence? And then the semantics of a sentence are the literal definition. So this sentence is pretty simple. All you know is like the cat is chasing the mouse. That's pretty plain in and of itself as a sentence. So the semantics is just the literal meaning of what does the sentence actually say. And then the pragmatics is where AI becomes a little bit more human-y-ish, and sometimes this can freak some people out when they think about AI understanding pragmatics of a sentence, but that is AI trying to figure out the meaning behind a sentence. So like if you were to say it's windy outside, you could be just telling someone it's windy. Maybe you're inferring that they need to grab a jacket. Maybe you're inferring that you need to push a picnic that you have outside to a different day because it's windy. So pragmatics is just possible interpretations of what the sentence means. So like for this one, maybe they're narrating the sentence. Maybe it's metaphorical, or maybe they're saying the mouse is in danger. Someone needs to save the mouse. So even though the sentence says the cat is chasing the mouse, AI tries to figure out what the human actually means by saying the cat is chasing the mouse. So all of that is natural language processing, which AI uses in Walmart as well. So Walmart has noticed that there has been a shift in their customers from a do it with me to a do it for me mindset. And AI with natural language processing helps provide more of the do it for me experiences. They also call it conversational AI instead of NLP to make it more easily understandable, but those are kind of interchangeable because there's also NLU, which is natural language understanding. NLP is a part of conversational AI. So conversational AI is crucial to a largely growing company such as Walmart, which means that their AI must be proficient in natural language processing. So the second source that I use talks about 3 ways that Walmart uses conversational AI in their technology. They not only use it in store, but they also use it online. So the 3 ways that they use it are letting customers shop as fast as they can through talk and through text. They use chatbots to help customers around the world, so not just in the US, but in many other countries. And they make it easy for associates to find items and more. So we're going to deep dive into each one of these things really quick. So shopping fast. So Walmart uses their AI as a convenient way for customers to reorder items through something called Walmart Voice Order. I've personally never used this one, and I would love to learn more about how it works and how I could use it in my own life because I shop at Walmart all the time. My family, if you watch my other videos, we're a big Walmart family in my house because I live in Bentonville, Arkansas. So Walmart is huge here. But Walmart Voice Order, it enables customers to pair their Walmart accounts with their smart speakers or mobile devices. So like your Siri, Alexa, Google, anything of that sort. It allows you to connect your Walmart account to those things. And you could say something like, hey Siri, add great value orange juice and a dozen eggs to my cart. And the Walmart's AI system will use the natural language processing to understand the words that the human is saying to transform it into code and then be able to actually go and add the items to the cart. And something that AI also uses, because natural language processing is not all that the AI uses, they also use the understanding and some other things I didn't look too deep into, but basically AI will look at your past purchases to tell what brands you like the best, what size you like the best, because you notice like in this example, the person didn't say what size of orange juice they want or what brand of eggs they want, but the AI can go look at the purchase history and say, oh, I know this customer likes great value eggs as well, so I'm going to make sure they get great value eggs. So like this quote says from her website, that Walmart system uses natural language processing to understand the request, the product name, and entity recognition to identify the products, their prior purchases information to determine brand preferences. So basically summing up what I just said. And also I learned that you can use text to shop at Walmart. So you don't just have to say it to your phone. You could like text the Walmart voice order and you can make your order that way, which I thought was really cool. Walmart also uses chatbots. So customers who have issues on their order, they don't want to go on a phone call and be sent to 3 different lines, be on hold for an hour, and then talk to someone who doesn't even have a solution for them, or is going to take a lengthy time to get them an answer to what they want. They want an answer right then, right now. So AI helps reduce the customer context by being able to understand the questions of a customer and provide them the exact information that they need faster than a human could over a call, or even going in person. Like it eliminates the time a customer needs to get that information that they want. Walmart Global Tech has worked to build AI that is able to understand many kinds of languages and not just English, so that the AI can understand the words customer uses in the correct context in which they are using them. So something about natural language processing that is so important for these other languages is the way we form sentences in English is very different than the way other places form their sentences, the way other languages form their sentences, like the subject and verb placement is very different across varieties of languages. So being able to implement natural language processing and natural language understanding within the AI for Walmart is so crucial. And one of the examples the website gave was that in Chile, conversational AI was able to save their customers and agents time, and it saw the customer satisfaction scores increase around 38%, which is a really, really powerful increase, especially for something as simple as just AI. And then the last one is something I actually use on a pretty consistent basis because I'm an associate at Walmart and I work in the store. There's something in our app, our Walmart app, called Sidekick. It used to be called Ask Sam. So this picture, it just changed to Sidekick like maybe 2 weeks ago. So this picture is a little tiny bit outdated, but Sidekick, formerly known as Ask Sam, is an AI assistant that every Walmart in-store associate has access to. So this is for associates only. It's not a customer tool. This is an associate tool, which I really think it's cool that Walmart is using their AI not only to benefit their customers, but also to benefit their associates. So this helps associates look up items, see store maps, look up the pricing and sale information of different items, check when products will be in stock again when they're coming in on the truck. They can view their schedule, when they work next, how many points they have, all these things just by simply asking the Sidekick a question. So associates can type anything into the box that they want to know, and Sidekick will give it an answer. You can also use a little dictation button and speak your question, which we just talked about is that ASR processing, where AI listens to what you're saying and transforms it into text. And as an in-store Walmart associate, I use this so frequently to either help customers find items that I don't know where they are, or to see how many items or how many um, like of a certain product that we have in the store currently. So in conclusion, NLP is very beneficial, and in addition to AI technology that helps create a smoother interaction between human requests and AI assistance. It can be used to create a more personalized interaction between customer and corporation and build trust and camaraderie between the two, corporation and customer. Walmart's AI platform plays a unique role in their business and is crucial to improving both the customer and associate experience in store and online. Thank you for watching, and here's my sources if you'd like more information.